Hello team, good afternoon. Here, if we observe the business requirement that is provided in the introduction, Smart Cards is the organization name and it is a greeting card manufacturer. It states that the company is headquartered in St. Louis, but its printing facility is located in Omaha. And the organization have sales departments at two different locations. One is New Jersey City and second one is San Jose. Now it is also about to start a few more sales offices across the US. Okay, so every time it will be creating new sales office across. Maybe it might be creating it in within the USA limits only. Okay, so let us assume that it have multiple sales offices and it has one printing office and it has one headquarters. Usually, like when we have this kind of situation, what happens is organization will experience several difficulties in communicating and making decisions related to the business aspects. Okay, so what we need to understand is we are supposed to create a information system to ensure that better communication is established between different facilities like headquarters, printing facility and sales offices. Between these three aspects we are supposed to create a better communication. So that is the main aspect, and it should ensure that business operations should be efficiently done. That is another very important functionality. So what is the main requirement that we are to address in this requirement? It is like we are supposed to create a two-page proposal that explains clearly about functions of the business and architecture of an IS that should be used for the business. Then your proposal should briefly cover IS architecture, the problem, and what problems whatever the architecture we have decided, or like whatever the information system we are planning, what kind of problems it is going to solve. These aspects should be evaluated. So let us make it simple. So first thing, we need to understand functions of the business, architecture, it is IS architecture, and how can we confirm that it best suits for the business need? How better we use like support your decision. And final one is what problems of business will be solved. So these are the three main areas that we should research about, and these are the areas actually we are supposed to address as a part of completing this document, and it is a two-page document. Make sure you finish it in 2 pages only. Line spacing should be 2 and use Times New Roman font. Okay, so first thing, what are the functions of business? The functions of the business include maybe understanding the market requirement, manufacturing the greeting cards, and supplying greeting cards to the sales facilities, and sales offices generating sales for the organization. These are the main areas of main functions of the greeting card company. Okay, what greeting card company does? It will be procuring materials related to the greeting card. It will be evaluating the market trends and generating orders. Then it will be manufacturing the greeting cards. Then after manufacturing, the greeting cards should be supplied to the sales offices. Sales offices will be selling the product and generating revenues for the organization. These are the core business functions of the business. Okay, here sales offices will be generating order. Okay, so they will talk to the customers, and they might be talking to the maybe like partners, and they will take business orders. Okay, they take orders from the customers. Then what sales office do? They will be send that order related details to the printing facility. Printing facility, by understanding the requirement, quality constraints, every detail that is detailed in order related information that is provided in the mail or order form, Based on that, they will be accepting the order, and they start printing the greeting cards. After completion of the printing of greeting cards, they will be again sending those printing cards to sales offices. Otherwise, if the client, if it should be delivered to the client, they will be directly sent to the client. Okay, so after receiving the products, client might be making the payment. So these are the functions actually: taking order, facilitating order, collecting money, and reporting it to the management. So these are basic functionalities of organization. So if you can if please try to understand the business, and if you can write it in a better way, it definitely helps to your document. Next one, IS architecture. What kind of IS architecture we will be using for this organization? So usually it will be a client server or based architecture only, and you are supposed to use client server architecture model. So how it will be like? So client server architecture, to make it simple, it looks like this. So this is the server where complete details about the organization will be maintained. Maybe this, let us assume that this belongs to users, salespeople, and this belongs to printing facility and employees working in the printing facility, and this belongs to the management. Okay, so customers, these customers will be ordering some greeting card printing related orders to the organization, and salespeople who are working at lower level sales offices, they will be collecting the orders and they will be sending it to the printing facility team. Printing facility team will be taking the order, and after they complete the order, they will send message to the server, and that message will be received by the mobile client. So when this person collects the order will be submitted to the server, and it will be sent to the users. Means the server will be requesting the client user, actual user will be requesting the server to accept greeting card order, and the people who are sitting at the printing facility, what they do is they continuously request the server to share details regarding the new orders that are raised. Okay, so they take details about the new order and they facilitate the order. After completing the order, they update details about the order, stating that order is completed. Okay, so this user, when this user this printing facility people updates details regarding the order, that can be viewed by the management and the client. Both the people, they can know that the order is completed, so I might be receiving at some time, after some time I might be receiving the order. And management sitting at the head, they will be looking after the reports, so they can cross check every day how many orders are received, how many orders were facilitated, and what is the amount that is generated every day or every month. All these reports can be reviewed by the management. Okay, so one server is storing all the details, and these are different types of clients, they will be accessing the details. So this kind of models are usually called as client server models, where server contains all the details, client requests for detail, and after understanding that the person who is requesting for information is authorized user, the server might be responding to the client by sharing information. Okay, this is what we call client server model. So for this project also, for smart car project also, client server model is best option. Okay, so you speak about client server model, and you can understand what are the functions and advantages of a client server model. By evaluating it, you should say, like, by implementing client server model, there are several benefits that might be offered by the model. What kind of benefits are offered, that should be discussed by you. Okay, and the final one, what problems of business will be solved. So when organization have different located in different locations, different facilities located at different locations, the main issue they experience is communication issue. So it is very important. For example, in this area, if this is not maintained, the client might have ordered 10 orders. Okay, so it is orally communicated to the user might forget or misjudge number of orders, and they might generate only 8 orders, and they have facilitated 8 orders. So in that situation, what happens? Client will get disappointed, because of which he might not provide any orders in future. So if a proper information or communication system is not established between these people, it is highly difficult for them to understand what is ordered and what is procured, and it is not at all possible to keep records of all those things. Means it will be highly complex to keep all those details with them. Okay, So for example, last 1 year back, they might XYZ person has ordered some XYZ order. Okay, so to identify what order was provided, if you go and cross check in books, it takes a lot of time to identify it. If you sometimes if we go to bank and we say that we lost our bank book or something, if they ask for your phone number, if you submit the phone number, they can identify your account number, and every detail they can be accessed by using your mobile number. Before that, when there were no information system, if you say that your passbook is lost, so they need to go to file based records, and they are supposed to cross check files. It takes at least 1 month time to search it. So because of information system, the information can be accessed accurately at less time, okay, in very low time, minute time. So that is how information system and information system architectures can help businesses. Okay, you can cross check, you just cross check what are the benefits that are offered by the information system architectures, that can be explained here, and what are the problems that are solved, means like maybe communication issues can be solved, data integrity issues can be solved. For example, if user record is stored as BN raw in user record, if he ordered some XYZ product and if his name is different in order details, then we say that it is not in the data integrity was not maintained by the database. Okay, so when a record is mentioned in the document, if that record performs some XYZ activities, the details regarding that activity should be stored accordingly on the name of that user. Okay, so there should be no differences. If some mistakes were existing, it is not a reliable database. Okay, so information system provides reliable, accurate, and highly performing access to the users. Understood? So you need to address all these aspects to complete this document. It is a 2-page document. Please try to finish it ASAP and submit it to me. Thank you very much.